Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful. And a little lonely.
Did you get the mail, Chester?
I sure did, Mr. Dillon. And if that railroad gets any slower, yesterday's train's going to start getting into Dodge tomorrow.
Well, that's happened a couple of times. Is anything important?
I ain't had a chance to look.
What?
Well, it took Will Borgler so long to get them mailbags sorted. Oh, say, he's coming over here in a little while, Mr. Dillon.
Huh? Will is? What for?
I don't know. But he's got something on his mind he's about to bust his britches over. He said it had to do with Jim Rankin.
Jim Rankin?
Well, I hated to bring it up, Mr. Dillon. You and Jim Rankin being close friends like you was.
I can't figure what Will Borgler'd know about Jim's murder. He never gets out of that depot except to eat.
Well, maybe he's heard something from El Paso, something over the telegraph.
There's nothing to hear, Chester, and there won't be. He was killed for that payroll he was carrying.
But they never did find the body.
Well, they buried him somewhere out there on the desert, more than likely, and then jumped the border.
They sure could get a long ways south on $60,000, all in banknotes. Wouldn't be no weight to it. Wouldn't even fill a saddlebag. It's funny, I was always joshing him about that. A full-grown man being a messenger boy for Wells Fargo, going around carrying a little old hand case with him.
And being a target for every hold-up man west of St. Louis.
I know. I never had no call to be plaguing him. When I think of it now, I could just kick myself.
Jim knew you didn't mean it, Chester. Yeah, you know, he was one of the best. I rode a lot of country with Jim Rankin, back when he was a lawman.
Evening, Marshal.
Oh, come on in, Will. What's this news about Jim Rankin?
Just that you and everybody else is wrong, that's all.
Oh, why so?
Because all of you figured them killers must have headed south after they murdered Rankin. But they've come north, Marshal.
What makes you think so?
These. Couple of banknotes, $10 silver certificates, American Federal Bank of Boston.
Chester, give me that Wells Fargo list of serial numbers, would you?
Yes, sir. Already checked them, Marshal. They're on the list.
Where'd you get these, Will?
They turned up in my cash box at the depot. Somebody bought a ticket with them.
Who? Do you know?
It was Miss Lily over to the Long Branch.
Lily?
That pretty one with the yellow hair. She bought a ticket on the Santa Fe to Kansas City. Said she was aiming to go back there on a visit.
Why, them killers might be right here in Dodge, Mr. Dillon.
I hope so, Chester. I sure do hope so.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Only with L&M can you enjoy the full, exciting flavor of today's finest tobaccos through the modern miracle of the L&M Miracle Tip. Through the pure white Miracle Tip, L&M tastes richer, smokes cleaner, draws easier. No other cigarette, plain or filter, gives you all the flavor you want. The rich, exciting flavor you get only from L&M. So light up, free up, let your taste come alive. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Get L&M today.
Kitty.
Well, good to see you, Matt. You've been a real stranger the last month. Ever since Well,
Since Jim Rankin was murdered, huh?
I didn't mean to rub salt in.
No, it's all right, Kitty. In fact, that's the reason I'm here now.
Huh?
Is Lily around somewhere?
Well, she's upstairs, I suppose. I'm kind of surprised.
Odd what?
You? A marshal's pay won't get you far in that club, Matt. The dues are pretty high, you know.
This wouldn't be just a case of one pretty woman talking about another pretty woman, would it?
No, seriously, Matt. Didn't Jim ever tell you about it?
Jim?
Jim Rankin. You didn't know about it?
About what?
I thought you knew he was spending all his time with Lily.
No, I didn't. I'll see you later, Kitty.
Marshal Dillon.
How are you, Lily?
Well, this is quite a surprise.
I understand you're leaving for Kansas City.
I'm just going for a visit. Is there a law against it, Marshal? Or do you care personally?
You bought a railroad ticket this afternoon from Will Borgler. You paid for it with a couple of $10 notes of the American Federal Bank of Boston.
My, you have been taking an interest.
Where did you get those banknotes, Lily?
Oh, come now, Marshal.
I want to know where you got those bills.
I don't know where I got them.
You don't know, huh?
Of course not. The gentlemen who come into the Long Branch are usually quite
And the
generous.
gentlemen who come in usually carry gold or silver. Paper money is rare in Dodge, and you know it.
I don't remember who gave them to me, and what difference does it make? They're good, aren't they?
Yeah. And they were stolen from a man who disappeared from a blood-stained room in El Paso, Texas.
How do you know?
Because Wells Fargo records the serial number of every banknote they ship. And these numbers match.
Oh, but
The man's name was Jim Rankin, in case you've forgotten him in the last 30 days.
Marshal, Jim and I were going to be married.
We're going to be married.
Is it that unbelievable?
It's just that Jim never mentioned it, that's all.
He knew what you'd say.
When did you see him last, Lily?
10 days before he got killed. He went from here to St. Louis and then straight to El Paso.
Did you know his plans, where he was going to stay in El Paso, how much money he was carrying?
What are you trying to say?
I just asked you if...
Sorry I couldn't make it any sooner.
Will you get out of here, mister? You've got the wrong room.
Yes, I have. Sorry, folks, I was looking for
Wait
somebody
just
else.
a minute. You're a gambler, aren't you? Houseman over at the Alafraganza.
That's right, Marshal. Deuce McCoy.
Who were you looking for?
Nobody. I'll not bother you folks any longer.
McCoy. You wouldn't happen to have any banknotes on you by any chance, would you?
Banknotes? I'm strictly gold standard, Marshal. I got caught with some of that worthless paper trash during the rebellion. My apologies, ma'am, Marshal.
Why are you looking at me that way? I never saw him before in my life.
Lily, if you're in the clear, then I'm sorry for misjudging you.
You should be.
But if you're not, if you did have anything to do with Jim's murder, I'll bring you in for it if it takes me the rest of my life. 3 days went by, and things stayed pretty much the same. I found out Jim Rankin had told a couple of people that he was going to marry Lily. And she could have been telling the truth about the 2 banknotes. Maybe she didn't remember where she'd got them. But she had lied about one thing, about not knowing Deuce McCoy. Word had gotten around town that she and Deuce had been thicker than thieves for a long time. But that didn't help me. Neither one had been out of Dodge in 6 months. And then one evening about 8 o'clock, Kitty came into the office with the news that started a landslide.
Well, Miss Kitty.
Matt, there's something funny going on.
What do you mean, Kitty?
Lily. She didn't show up for work this evening, so I went upstairs looking for her. All her clothes, her costumes, they're gone. She's cleaned everything out.
You know where she lives?
Yeah, she's got a room at Ellie Grott's place, down south of the Dodge House, a couple of streets.
Yeah, I know where it is. Chester, come on, let's go.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Yes, have an L&M. Enjoy a really modern cigarette. A cigarette that gives you all the full, exciting flavor of today's finest tobaccos. No other cigarette, plain or filter, gives you the flavor you get through the modern miracle of the L&M Miracle Tip. Through the pure white Miracle Tip, L&M tastes richer, smokes cleaner, draws easier. So light up, free up, let your taste come alive. Live modern, smoke L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Get L&M today.
Lily wasn't at the rooming house, and nobody there had seen her since mid-afternoon. So Chester and I went back and took a look at her room in the Long Branch. Kitty was right. She'd cleaned out.
Great goodness, Mr. Dillon, if this ain't the most upset room.
It's kind of a mess, all right.
Things thrown around every which way. Looks like a cyclone hit it.
Somebody was hunting for something.
Well, you'd think Lily'd know where things was at.
It was somebody else, Chester, after Lily had gone.
Well, where do you think she's gone to, Mr. Dillon?
And she bought a railroad ticket to Kansas City.
Night train leaves in half an hour.
Yeah, we better get over to the depot. Come on.
You know, it's kind of hard to think ill of a woman as pretty as Lily. Man just can't hardly help believing anything she wants him to.
Yeah, I know.
Marshal, hey, I'm glad you're here. I was just aiming to send a boy over to tell you.
Tell me what, Will?
Well, about them two. They're here. Miss Lily and that there gambler feller, Deuce McCoy.
Oh?
Yeah, he's the one that brought the trunks in, but the part of them's hers. He wasn't fooling me none.
Are they both leaving? Is he going with her?
Well, I reckon so. Bought himself a ticket to Kansas City, same as hers. They didn't pay for it with no banknotes, though. He used gold.
Uh-huh. Where are they now, Will?
Well, they've been hanging around down there at the end of the platform. Stayed clear of the light, I figured. Maybe you don't want to draw no attention to themselves. It ain't like Miss Lillian, either. Ordinarily, she'd have herself rigged out fit to kill. Be a strutting around here bold as glass. But
What?
that was down the platform.
Yeah. Come on, Chester.
Straight ahead, Marshal. There at the end.
Yeah, I see.
Look, Mr. Dillon, somebody jumped on a horse.
Yeah.
Hold it there!
He's getting away.
Wouldn't have been nothing but plain luck in the dark like this, Mr. Dillon.
I'd have sworn I had him in my sights.
Marshal!
Yeah.
That's Miss Lillian and that gambler feller. They shot both of them. He's dead.
No. Who was it, Lily? Who shot you?
He came back.
Who?
Jim.
Jim?
I never thought he...
We gonna go after Mr. Dillon?
No, we'll wait till sunup, Chester.
Sunup?
There's no hurry, not now. I got a pretty good idea where Jim will head for.
Mr. Dillon, how can you be so doggone certain he's out here somewhere?
Because I know how he thinks, Chester.
Sir, I never see such a country. Rim rock, gullies, mesquite, plum thickets. We couldn't find him in this stuff in a month of Sundays.
I think he'll find us.
Oh, dear, I just believe you wouldn't talk that way. Mr. Dillon gives a man the willies, knowing all the time there might be a gun sight leveled on him and not knowing just when the shot...
How do you know now, Chester?
Hold it. Right where you are.
He's just by that point of rim rock.
Forget it. He's got perfect cover.
Is that you, Matt?
Yeah, it's me, Jim.
Leave your gun. Come up here. Come alone.
Stay here with the horses, Chester.
Don't do it, Mr. Dillon. You don't know what he's up to.
Only one way to find out. Here, take my gun.
Well, I just don't like this. I don't like it.
Over this way, Matt.
Matt, you're a fool. I could have shot you dead.
I was betting you wouldn't.
Why did it have to be you?
That's the difference, Jim. It'd have been somebody sooner or later.
You knew it was me, or you wouldn't have come here. How did you know, Matt?
Lily told me. Before she died.
I'm sorry about that. In a way. Last night I went to her room and found she'd taken the money and run out on me. I've been living down along the river bottom since I rode up from El Paso. I was...
What's the matter, Jim?
It was pretty good shooting last night, Matt. Dark as it was.
Now, we better get you in the dock.
No. Forget it, Matt. I know how I stand. Lily never did mean to marry me, man. She told me last night there on the station platform. And then she laughed.
Take it easy, Jim.
She helped me plan that fake robbery in El Paso. She was all for it, I thought. But she was all for the money, not for me. Never known a woman like Lily. All fire and diamonds and soft as a kitten.
Yeah.
You're funny. I know I'd do the same thing again. If she asked me to, what do you think of that?
I'm not your judge, Jim.
Matt, remember the time we rode out of San Antonio and we rode from San Antonio?
Yeah, I remember, Jim. We were planning to ride down to Laredo and see if we could. Jim? Yeah, Jim. I remember.
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. When you're at home and use a match to light a cigarette or the stove, what do you do with that match when you're through with it? You make sure it's out, of course. After all, you don't want to have the house burned down. For the same reason, you wouldn't think of leaving the kitchen stove blazing away when you left home. But some of us forget these precautions when we're in the woods. Some folks will stroll through heavily wooded country, light a cigarette, and casually toss the match away without bothering to see if it's out. They'll also toss the cigarette butt away, still burning. And if they've been using a campfire, they may even leave that to smolder. From now on, make yourself a committee of one to help prevent forest fires, because forest fires are usually started by just such carelessness. Whenever you're in the woods or driving past a wooded area, break all matches in two before discarding them. Make sure all smokes are completely out, and drown all campfires. Don't leave any sparks behind. They can cost our country millions of dollars in lost timberland. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. And now, William Conrad.
You know,
Gunsmoke. Brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Well, my goodness. Now, if that sure don't beat all.
What's the matter, Chester?
Odie Perkins, coming down the street there with a mat on so thick you can feel it right through the window.
Odie's not a man to get tempered easy.
Well, he sure is now, Mr. Dillon. He's so doggone riled, he's leaving a blue streak behind him. It's the gospel truth, look.
That can't be anything serious.
Marshal Dillon.
Morning, Odie.
Marshal, I'm here to call on the power and protection of the law in all its majesty and might.
Well, that's a pretty tall order, Odie. You got some reason for needing the law?
Reason? I got reasons that go back as far as 15 years. Marshal, I want to swear out a complaint, injunction, a bench warrant, whatever it is it takes to get a certain low-life scum evicted from the premises, run out of Dodge, banished from the territory, and horsewhipped to boot if you can work it in somehow.
What's a certain person done, Odie, to deserve that kind of
It ain't what he's done as much as what he is, and I ought to known it long before this, but he sure had me fooled.
You're not by any chance talking
I'm
about...
talking about Brace McCoy. That's who I'm talking about. I even hate to let his sneaking name soil my lips.
Yeah, but Odie, you and Brace have been partners as long as I can remember.
Oh, not no more. We ain't not since this morning. Marshal, I want him throwed clean off the place.
Now, wait a second, Odie. As I recall, you boys took up that homestead as joint tenants, huh? Brace has got as much right there as you have.
Well,
Marshal!
Yeah, come in, Brace. We were just talking about?
I want to get a fella throwed off of my property, Marshal, and that's a fact.
You're referring to Odie Perkins here.
That's a fella, Marshal, but him and me ain't speaking, and that's a fact.
You're gall darn tootin' we ain't. Not now nor never.
I'll sign the papers now if you'll just read 'em up.
I'll remind you, Marshal, I come here first.
Fixing papers for Odie wouldn't be no use nohow. Little varmint can't write, and that's a fact.
I can make as good acts as you can. I mean, he can.
Now, wait a minute.
Just look at him, Marshal. He ought to be ashamed of himself. A great, big blubbermouth that outweighs me twice again. And he comes in here sniveling for the law to help him out.
Just a minute.
He's prodding me, and I'm going to whop him good, and that's a fact.
Not while I'm wearing this here 6-gun. You ain't going to whop nobody. I mean, he ain't going to.
Will you shut up, both of you? Now, who started all this ruckus?
It's personal, Marshal.
Me, I'd rather not say.
No? Well, that's just fine. For 15 years, you've ridden together, finally took up land together, and all of a sudden you start sidling around with your hackles up, ready to throw lead at one another. And you won't even say why, huh?
Just getting particular who I live with is all.
I want him out of my house,
Now,
Marshal.
get this straight, both of you. You own that farm jointly, and I got no legal reason to throw either one of you off. So until you settle your differences or sell out, you're going to make the best of it.
I already offered to buy him out.
I ain't budging, and that's a fact.
All right. If you can't settle it yourselves, I'll settle it for you. Chester.
Yes, sir.
Will you hand me those cards over there?
Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah. Now, as I recall, you've got a fair-to-middling house out there and a mighty good barn. Until you sell, you got to stay on the place to take care of the stock. All right. Now, one of you lives in the house and the other one in the barn, and you'll leave each other alone. Is that completely clear? All right, Brace, you cut first. High card takes his choice.
Well, all right. 10. That's good.
Ain't as good as a queen.
All right, what's your choice, Odie?
The barn. It smells better than McCoy.
Odie, you come around my house, and I'll break you in half. That's a fact.
Step 1 foot in my barn, I'll blast you full of holes.
Now, remember what I told you, both of you. You leave each other alone.
Guess I better get back out to my house. Good day.
I'll be going to my barn now, Marshal. Much obliged.
Why don't you stand in the breeze a little while, Odie? You might cool off a little.
Well, I declare, if that don't beat all. I guess it ain't nothing serious, so.
It's not like him, Chester. I'm afraid it is serious. I just hope it don't get more so.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Only with L&M can you enjoy the full, exciting flavor of today's finest tobaccos through the modern miracle of the L&M Miracle Tip. Through the pure white Miracle Tip, L&M tastes richer, smokes cleaner, draws easier. No other cigarette, plain or filter, gives you all the flavor you want. The rich, exciting flavor you get only from L&M. So light up, free up, let your taste come alive. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Get L&M today.
Huh? Oh, hello, Kitty.
Well, you're as welcome as a hunter's moon through a tamarack bush.
What? You sound like a singing chief of the Cherokees.
No, Kiowas. That's her tribe.
Whose tribe?
Summer Doves. She spent the afternoon helping me sew costumes.
Summer Dove?
Huh? You remember her, Matt. She's that Indian girl who left the reservation last spring and came into town to work for Ma Smalley at the boarding house.
Oh, yeah, sure, I remember.
She's a good seamstress. A real good cook, too, I hear.
Oh?
Yeah, she's sort of lost since Ma Smalley went back east. Hey, look. She did most of the work on this costume. Do you like it?
Well, it doesn't look like that one took much sewing, Kitty.
This is the kind where the sewing's important.
Yeah. I guess a lot depends on it. How about having a drink with me, huh?
I tasted the morning wind from the south, and my heart beats the lark song.
What's that?
It means I'll have a drink with you.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute, Kitty.
Matt?
Yeah, what's the matter, Doc?
Well, man, I just drove in from up towards the flat. And I passed the McCoy Perkins farm on the way.
Yeah?
You better get out there, man, before those two kill each other.
What do you mean?
Why, they got a confounded war going on. One of them's barricaded in the barn, the other's holed up in the house. And they're firing bullets back and forth so fast, it sounds like the Battle of Shiloh.
I haven't heard from them for 3 days. I was hoping maybe they'd cooled off by now.
Cool, they didn't sound very cool when I came by.
Kitty, it looks like you'll have to stretch out that lark song a little, huh?
It's all right, man.
Okay.
Some other time.
I jing, Mr. Dillon, I never realized it was so far out here. Doc wasn't putting on none about it. Doggone if it don't sound like Shiloh.
Blamed fools, you'd think they were old enough to have better sense.
Now, that's just too doggone close for comfort.
I'll comfort him. Brain up, Chester.
Howdy! Brace! Matt Dillon, hold your fire, both of you!
All right, come on, Chester. Let's go over to the barn first. Odie, you in there?
You darn tootin' I am, Marshal. That big hunk of buzzard bait ain't about to dislodge me, neither.
I am, though. I'll give you just 5 seconds to get that door open and come out here.
Now, wait, Marshal.
You hurt me, Odie.
Okay. I wasn't the one that started.
Chester,
now.
take his gun and keep him covered.
Yes, sir, I sure will, Mr. Dillon. Goodness.
Brace,
What do you want?
you gonna open that door or you want me to shoot it open?
Now, Marshal, I'll open it. Ain't no call to get all angered up, and that's a fact.
All right, I'll take your gun, Brace, and that's a fact. Here, give it to me. All right, come on out here.
I was only defending myself, Marshal. That scrawny little weasel started it all.
Marshal, don't you believe nothing Brace says. He was born alive.
Shut up, Odie. Well, I guess the only thing to do is to see if you two can manage to get along in separate jail cells. I'm putting you both under arrest for disturbing the peace.
Oh, now, wait just a minute.
What do you mean? Ain't nobody around here, Marshal. Whose peace we disturbed?
Mine.
Who?
Come on, let's go.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern. Change to L&M.
L&M is the modern cigarette that lets you get all the full, exciting flavor of today's finest tobaccos. No other cigarette you can buy, plain or filter, gives you the flavor that you get through the modern miracle of the L&M Miracle Tip. Through the pure white Miracle Tip, L&M tastes richer, smokes cleaner, draws easier. So light up, free up, let your taste come alive. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Get L&M today.
That's Doc's buggy tied up there, Mr. Dillon. Must be waiting for us in the office.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Matt.
Morning, Doc.
Hey, Chester.
Hello, Doc.
Well, I've got an hour to kill, Matt. Just time to beat the socks off of you in a game of chess. Board's all set up and...
Oh, good, Doc. Let me take a look at my prisoners first. Huh?
Who is it, Matt?
Odie Perkins and Brace McCoy.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, morning, boys.
Marshal.
Well, how about it? You about ready to stop feuding?
Sure. Brace will get himself off my property, I will.
I ain't even to budge, Marshal, and that's a fact.
You kind of like it here, huh?
Man can't go back on his principles, Marshal.
He ain't got no more principles than a hungry coyote.
All right, that's enough. You act like a couple of wet roosters. You can't even remember what the whole thing started about.
I remember, all right.
I'll tell you what it started about, Marshal. It started because Brace didn't figure I was fancying his victuals up enough to suit him.
For a whole week, Marshal, he didn't fix nothing but flapjacks in the morning and how many grits at night?
With side meat in 'em.
Weren't side meat, it was sow belly and it weren't fit to eat.
You know what he done, Marshal, when I put them grits on the table? He throwed 'em on the floor and tromped all over 'em with his boots on.
That's all he was fitting for. I wouldn't throw victuals like that to the hog.
I seen many a day you'd be glad for.
Now, wait a minute. Is this the truth? Is this what this whole thing's all about?
Well, it's what it started about.
But it ain't what it's about now. Not anymore, it ain't, Marshal.
No, sir. It's a lot more than that now.
I come to realize I've been keeping a viper in my bosom.
You can be mighty mistaken about a man, Marshal, and that's a fact.
Yeah. But you two thought well of each other for years. It seems to me a friendship like that ought to last over at least one fool argument.
Brace McCoy ain't no friend of mine, not no more he ain't.
Once I get out of this cell, I'm going to whop that little gopher to an inch of his life.
Right across the sights of my gun. That's how I want to see it.
All right, boys. All right. Just settle back. Looks like you're going to have plenty of time to think up names to call each other.
Marshal,
Yeah.
how long you aim to keep us in this miserable old jailhouse?
Well, you got some sense. Or die of old age.
How they making out, Matt?
Oh, like a pair of tomcats, Doc. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I can't keep them locked up forever.
For two nice fellows like them, they sure did turn mean awful sudden.
Yeah, if you ask me, they're both probably aching to make up.
Yeah. I've been thinking along those same lines, Doc. Seems to me they could have killed each other out there on the farm if they'd really been trying to.
Of course they could. Why, they must have fired over 100 rounds at each other.
Yeah, but if I let them out, they'll either kill each other by accident or kill somebody else. Unless they could... Yeah. Chester.
Yes, sir.
There's an Indian woman named Summer Dove somewhere around town. Kitty can tell you where she is. Go find her and get her over here as soon as you can, will you?
All right, Mr. Dillon.
Boys, this is Summer Dove. These are the two men I was telling you about. Summer Dove, the short, skinny one is Odie Perkins, and the fat one's Brace McCoy.
How do?
Howdy, Miss Dove.
Glad to know you, man.
Summer Dove's one of the best cooks in Ford County, boys. Smalley taught her, huh?
So?
Now, she needs a place to live. She'll work for her keep.
What are you getting at, Marshal?
Well, you boys got a place out there that you're not using, that lean-to against the barn. It might be fixed up pretty comfortable. Like I said, Summer Dove's a mighty fine cook.
All right. I'd be proud to hire on Miss Summer Dove, Marshal, providing you fix it to keep that ornery sidewinder away from my property.
Sidewinder, you...
Brace, you come within 20 yards of me, you better come a shooting.
All right, boys, hold it. Well, Summer Dove, these are the two men I thought you might like to work for, or for one of them, more likely.
One man, two men, makes no difference.
All right. You wait out in the office for me, will you?
Me go.
Boys, if you can't come to any agreement, it looks like there's only one way to settle this.
What do you got there, Marshal?
Your guns. I figure you couldn't kill each other out there at the farm because you had too much cover, but here it's different.
What are you doing, Marshal?
I'm putting your guns on the floor of your cells, but neither one of you touch them now till I'm out of here.
Oh, now, wait just a minute.
I don't like this, Marshal, and that's a fact.
There's nothing between you now but an 8-foot corridor and open bars. You get it settled, boys, one way or the other. I'll be in my office. Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Oh.
Mate, Doc.
Doggone you, man. Oh, that was a sneaky move. Yes, it was, if I ever saw it.
Yeah, it was.
I swear I can't get over it, Mr. Dillon. Odeon Brace walking out of here that way, arm in arm, like there hadn't never been no crossword between them.
Well, it's like Doc said, Chester. They were anxious enough to make up. All they needed was a push.
Well, you sure did take a big chance, though, giving them their guns back.
They didn't want to kill each other. Somebody just had to make them realize it, that's all. I wasn't taking much chance.
He sure wasn't, Chester. Not the way he did it.
Chester, you can ride out there tomorrow and take these guns to him, if you will, and see if Summer Dove's got herself settled down.
All right, Mr. Dillon. What do you mean, Doc? Not the way he did it.
Just that, Chester. Matt doesn't take any chances.
You don't call that taking a chance when they might have killed each other?
Not with the blanks he made and putting their guns.
The blanks? He made blanks?
Sure, like those actors use on the stage.
What?
Oh, of course, I figured what he was up to. He didn't fool me any.
Well, you sure fooled me, Mr. Dillon. I was sitting here on pins and needles just waiting for the sound of death.
Oh, you're an easy mark, Chester.
You know, Doc, I was pretty sure about those fellas all the time.
You were?
Yeah. You see that whiskey bottle out there?
Of course I see it. Why?
Blanks, Doc?
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. The world may indeed be shrinking, and people abroad are next-door neighbors, but there's still a lot of misconception and confusion on both sides of the ocean between these new neighbors. It's the kind of misconception and confusion that's cleared up best of all by personal contact, the contact of letters, for instance. There are many men and women abroad who realize they get a false impression of our country from local sources. They are eager to be in correspondence with individuals in this country. They're sure that in the easy give and take of letters, they'd find out what Americans are really like, how they really work and live. If you're interested in writing to one of those Europeans, send your name with a stamped, self-addressed envelope to Letters Abroad, 45 East 65th Street, New York, New York. That's Letters Abroad, 45 East 65th Street, New York, New York. Include information about your age, occupation, and interests to help toward the selection of a suitable correspondent for you. And now, William Conrad. Gunsmoke, brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man.
Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Well, Mr. Dillon?
Are you eating already, Chester?
No, sir.
Oh, why not?
Well, I didn't like to ask Alfred for no more credit.
Oh. Yeah, I heard that you were at Chuck Beeson's faro table again last night.
All right. Read me a sermon. I deserve it.
I guess an empty belly will do you more good than a sermon. I tell you what, you can think about that while I'm eating, huh? Yeah, that's where I'm heading right now.
All right, sir. But I think a sermon would do me good, too. You know, all about the evils of gambling.
Mm-hmm.
It kindly would lift me up, Mr. Dillon. The best one I ever heard was back in Prairie Falls.
Yeah, well, that's very interesting.
This here circuit rider was a real hellfire and brimstoner. Come right into the gambling hall, he did, and stood up on the table. He like got shot before he finished the first sentence.
Look,
but
Chester,
he
could you tell me
out-shouted him and went right on. Took up a collection afterwards, must have got $40, $50. But there was only one trouble.
Yeah, what was it, Chester?
Well, nothing much, really. Only the money was in chips. See, he could cash 'em or play 'em. He played 'em, and he won. That kindly soured everybody on the sermon.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go eat now, Chester. I'll be back.
There's more to the story than...
Hello.
Are you the marshal here?
Yeah, that's right. Do you want to see me?
If you're not too busy.
No, come in. This is Chester Proudfoot.
Hello.
How do you do?
My name is Ascom, Marshal. Clint Ascom. I'm a gambler.
Well, I kind of figured that. But you're not from around here. I'd say maybe you work the Mississippi riverboats. Huh?
That's pretty close. In Ohio.
Ah. Well, you're a long way from water here.
Thanks to the Santa Fe Railroad. But that's only a temporary necessity. I have a matter to settle.
Oh, well, how can I help you?
I'm looking for a man. I've traced him to this vicinity.
Uh-huh. Now, you know his name?
That's all I know. His name is Cass. Jameson Cass.
Oh, Jim Cass. Well, I never figured him to get mixed up with gambling.
You do know him.
Yeah.
Maybe you can direct me to him, then.
Well, he has a place out in the country.
Those aren't very explicit directions, Marshal.
No, they're not.
But they're all I'll get?
Well, I'd like to know what your business with him is.
It's a personal matter.
Well, sure, but what?
You told me what I wanted to know, Marshal. He's here. I'll find him without your help.
Ask him. Why do you want to kill Jim Cass?
What makes you think I do?
A man eaten up by hate gets a look in his eyes. I've seen it too often. Now, why?
I've got reason.
Better be a good one. You say you've never even seen Jim Cass?
Nope.
Well, he's a peaceful little man. He doesn't even wear a gun. And murder is illegal around here.
I'll remember that.
You better remember something else, too. Jim Cass is a friend of mine. You go anywhere near him, and it'll be a pleasure to run you clear out of the country.
It wouldn't do any good, Marshal. I'll get him, sooner or later. Good afternoon.
Well, what in the world? He don't mean that.
I'm afraid he does, Chester.
But why? There ain't a nicer, harmlesser little fellow anywhere than old Jim Cass. Now, what do you suppose could bring a man to hate him so?
I don't know, but I better find out. Chester, you watch things here. I'm going to ride out to Jim's. Huh?
All right, sure, but ain't you going to eat?
Oh, I can do that later. You keep an eye on Askham, and if he should head that way, you follow and warn me. Huh?
Sure I will. Well, Matt, how I just came down to eat with you. What's you going out?
I'm just riding out to Jim Cass's, Doc.
You are? Now, that's a long, hot ride to make for nothing.
What do you mean, for nothing?
You won't find anybody there. I saw Jim Cass over at the Long Branch now 15 minutes ago.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Today, all over the country, more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. And it's all because only L&M gives you full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, live modern, change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Well, hello, Matt.
Hello, Kitty. Have you seen Jim? Oh.
Marshal? Following me?
Well, I might be, Askham. Kitty, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, Matt.
Is Jim Cass still around, Kitty?
Oh, no.
You know where he went?
Home, I suppose. His wagon was hitched right outside. He got in and drove off about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Well, what's the matter, Matt?
And I just want to see him alive.
Alive? Jim Cass?
Kitty, do me a favor, will you? Yeah. When I leave, you see that Ohio River gambler's entertained for a while, will you?
Sure, as long as he's got money.
Okay, thanks, Kitty.
Marshal, have a drink.
No thanks, Askham.
Marshal, I've never had any trouble with the law. I don't want any now. This has got nothing to do with you.
Deliberate killing is the business of the law anywhere, Askham.
He'll have his fair chance.
Sure, house odds, huh? I told you Jim Cass is not a fighting man.
So you'll do his fighting for him?
If I have to.
I'm sorry, Marshal.
Sure. But you won't stop it, will you?
No.
You must have a powerful hate.
I have.
I could lock you up, you know.
Mm-hmm. And postpone it for a few days, that's all. And as for running me out of town, I'm leaving anyway, to go out to Cass's. If you want to warn him, you'd better go now.
So you can follow me?
I can find him without your help.
Ask him, I'm going to warn you. You harmed Jim Cass, and I'm going to jail you or kill you.
Fair warning, Marshal. If you can do it.
I can do it. Hello? Anybody home?
Hey, Tom. Hush up out there now. Hush up. Stop it.
is it?
It's me, Jim. Matt Dillon.
Oh, Matt. Good to see you. What brings you out here?
Can I come in?
Well, sure. I'll set the coffee to boil. It won't take a minute. Hey, I'm scorching, ain't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Yes, sir. Gonna be a late winter. Must be something important to bring you way out here on a day like this.
It is, Jim.
Something about me, Matt?
Yeah.
Well, say it.
You know a man named Ascom? Clint Ascom?
Ascom? No.
A gambler, slick, young, dark-haired.
Oh, no, not likely.
From Ohio, riverboats.
No. I was back east, Pennsylvania, a couple of years ago. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
I met some people, but I don't remember no gamblers. Not no Ascom.
Jim, is there any reason why a man you've never even seen before would want to kill you?
Kill me?
Yeah, that's right.
This fella, Ascom, he's here gunning for me?
He probably followed me out here. Says he's got good reason. Well, it seemed to me like you ought to know about it if there was a reason like that.
I don't know why any man I ever met would want to kill me.
Okay. That's good enough for me, Jim.
What are you going to do?
Wait for him to come, then take him.
Well, seems like I ought to help.
No, you just sit tight.
Well, at least I'd like to ask him why. Gee, reckon that could be him?
Yeah, maybe. I'll take a look. No, it's Chester.
Hey, Tom, shut up out there now. Stop it. Tom. Yeah. Oh, howdy, Chester.
Hi there, Jim. Nice dog. Say, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, Chester.
Ask him followed you out like you thought. But soon as he spotted the place he turned off, I come in to tell you like you said.
Yeah. That's my mistake. Now we've lost him. He's out there somewhere waiting for us to leave.
Well, what'll we do?
Jim, maybe you better ride into town with us, huh?
And let a gunman scare me off my place? Something no Kiowa or Comanche was ever able to do?
All right, Jim. Come on, Chester. We'll head back toward town.
Yes, sir, but ain't we...
And then circle and come back.
Well, he'll likely use that drawback by the barn. That's the way the Kiowa come in.
All right, Jim, but you stay in the house now.
Well, don't worry none about me. I got my old scatter gun.
Don't use it unless you have to, Jim. Come on, Chester.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Only the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip can bring all of L&M's full, exciting flavor through to you. And that's the big reason why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. Remember, L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
You see anybody, Mr. Dillon?
No, not yet. Wait a minute.
There he is.
Yeah. All right, you stay here. I'm going on up.
All right, sir.
All right, hold it, Ascom. You're covered. Don't make a move.
Where'd you come from?
Now, just take that gun. Chester.
Yes, sir.
My mistake, Marshal. I guess I underestimated you.
I guess you did, ask him. Chester, get the horses and we'll get out of here. Jim, I told you to stay in the house.
Man comes to kill me, I gotta ask him why. Just holster your pistol, Matt. This scatter gun will keep him quiet.
Now, wait a minute,
Do
Jim.
like I said, Matt. You too, Chester.
Mr. Dillon?
All right, Chester. Maybe I'd like to hear this, too.
Yeah, but I don't like the look in his face.
All right, now, mister. My name's Jim Cass. You tell me yours.
Ask him. Clint, ask him.
I'm supposed to know you?
No.
We ever met?
No.
But you got the notion to kill me?
And I'll do it.
Not while you're looking down this gun. Now you're going to tell me why. Talk, mister.
You killed my best friend. Without reason or sense. In cold blood.
Well, that's a lie. I never killed no man.
Jameson Cass of Kansas Territory. On the night of June 12th, 2 years ago, in a barroom on the Cincinnati waterfront. You pleaded self-defense, and they let you go. Only it wasn't self-defense. It's taken me 2 long years to track you down.
But that was an Indian.
That was a Delaware Indian. He was my servant, and he was my friend. The best friend I ever had. He was as good a man as you are, or any other white man.
Jim, is this true?
Why, Matt, ain't nothing to kill an Indian, you know that.
You had no reason.
Well, he jostled me, bothered me. Had no right being there at all with white men.
Oh, I'll kill you with my bare hands.
Stand back
Ask
now.
him.
You're still taking his part, Marshal. You hate Indians, too.
No, ask him. I hate killing of any kind.
But Indians don't count. Is that it?
If it'd been my friend, I'd probably feel like you do.
Not this murder.
Ask him, did you ever think maybe Jim's got a reason for the way he feels, too?
A reason? What reason?
Well, out here there are plenty who feel his way. The situation's different. Indians aren't all like your Delaware. You take a look up there behind the house. That little grass plot with the flowers and the 3 headstones. Now, those are Cass's reasons. His wife and his 2 kids. And Kyle was put him there. Now, I don't hold with what Cass did, but what you're doing's no better.
I don't care what his reason is. I come here to kill him. I'm going to do it.
Ask him.
All right, Mr. Indian lover, you will get your chance. Give him back his gun.
Now, Jim.
Stand back, Matt. This is between him and me. You stay out of it. Give him the gun, Chester.
No, Chester. Jim, can't you see that you're
I see
making...
he ain't going to be satisfied short of blood. Well, now I ain't either.
Now, wait a minute,
Stand
Jim.
back, Matt. I'd hate to have to blast you.
Use your head, Jim.
Man comes to kill me. It's him or me.
Mr. Dillon, that's a shotgun.
Stay back, I told you.
Put it down, Jim.
Matt, I won't be stopped. Mr. Dillon, look out.
Jim?
Matt, I should have known you was faster than me.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh, you had to. But I figured I had to, too.
Chester, give me your kerchief.
Here, Marshal. Take mine.
Ask him. Maybe I had this coming. I never thought much about that Indian. Maybe I should have.
You be quiet, Jim, and lie still.
Marshal, I'm sorry I caused this.
It's a little late to be sorry, isn't it, Ask him? Now, why don't you get out of here?
All right, I'm going.
Matt.
Is he dead?
No, he just fainted. Chester, ride into town and get Doc out here as fast as you can.
Will you let me get him, Marshal? Least I can do.
All right, ask him. Go ahead, but hurry.
Mr. Dillon, You think he'll really bring Doc back?
Yeah, Chester, he'll bring him back.
My, you took an awful chance with that cussed shotgun.
It was a gamble, Chester.
Yeah, but one you could have lost.
Maybe you better read me a sermon on the evils of gambling.
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. When your child raises his hand in the classroom, does the teacher have time to answer his questions? How many questions go unanswered in your schools because teachers in crowded classrooms just don't have the time to get around to each child? This is only one of the serious situations that's going to be faced again and again this year in schools all over the nation. Every child deserves the best possible educational facilities. Though a good deal has been done since the post-war years, increased enrollments for this term threaten to wipe out all gains. Our schools are packed by the largest enrollment in history. There will be critical shortages in schoolrooms, staff personnel, and transportation unless you do something about it. Join and work with your local civic group and school board now. Through the PTA and other groups, you can take action to improve the schools in your own community and help find more qualified teachers who are so desperately needed. Don't waste time. Your child's education is at stake. Don't leave it up to the next fellow because you're the person who can help improve our schools. This has been a public service message by CBS Radio. And now, William Conrad.
You know, the frontier's owe its share of needless killings. But next week, Dodge City watches the most useless of all. Because of a bullet fired 2 months earlier, 3 men die. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke, produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The script was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Dunkel, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Lawrence Dobkin and Ralph Moody. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another specially transcribed story on Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, And it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
It's a nice clear evening, Mr. Dillon.
It'll be cold before morning.
Maybe old Doc ain't too far wrong.
Oh, what about?
Well, he claims winter's coming early this year. He claims we'll have snow before the end of the month.
He's just passing along Indian talk, Chester. They're all claiming the same thing.
Evening, Marshal.
Oh, how are you, Jezra? Miss Cobb?
Evening, ma'am.
Get up there.
You declare, Mr. Dillon, that ain't the most dilapidated old buggy I ever seen anywhere.
Jezra believes in getting full value out of things. Making do, as he calls it. Yeah, let's get something to eat, huh?
Well, now, eating is something I get full value out of.
Yeah, I know. Let's sit over there by the window.
That team of Jesuits could do with some eating. The way their bones are sticking out.
Jezra figures fat on a horse is a sign that grain's being wasted.
Will you shortly, Marshal?
Okay.
You must figure the same thing about women. Miss Cobb's bones were sticking out some, too.
He probably works her half to death. Has to run a farm that size without any hired help.
Well, they sure do keep to themselves.
People just don't take to Jezra much. He's got a pretty cold way about him. But it's hard to say what she's like.
That poor lady don't even open her mouth lest he tells her she can. Plain mousy, that's what she is.
What are you figuring to eat, gents?
Well, what do you got?
Stewed beef and boiled greens.
Well, I guess that's what we'll eat, huh, Chester?
All right, I'll bring it right out.
Boiled greens. Boiled Jimson weed more.
What?
That was up the end of the street, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, come on, Chester. Open up here. Let me through, will you, please? Will you let me through?
Hang on to that horse, it's mighty spooky.
What's the trouble, Chester?
Marshal, you've allowed this town to become a sink of iniquity, a whited sepulchre.
How's that so?
Town of painted Jezebels, scoundrels, and murdering assassins. The name should be changed to Sodom or Gomorrah.
You all right, Miss Cobb?
Somebody tried to kill us, Marshal. They were standing right over there in the shadows.
Minerva, you can't remember a woman's place.
Marshal asked me.
Silence.
Sorry, Ezra.
Did you get a look at him?
We did not. The coward struck in the darkness. It was only a miracle we escaped.
Any of the rest of you see who fired those shots?
You're the law here, Marshal. I demand an accountant of this outrageous assault.
Jezra, do you know anybody who might think they got a reason to kill you?
I never had an enemy in my life.
Well, it looks like you got one now.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Why are more people changing to L&M than to any other cigarette? Because only L&M lets you enjoy full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, get full, exciting flavor. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live, live, live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Live, live, live modern. Smoke an L&M. 'Cause live, live, live modern. 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 'Cause
of sugar in here. That should fool Mrs. Putnam. Well, hand me that pill mold, will you, Matt?
Is this what you mean, Doc?
That's it. Thank you. Well, I got to make this prescription look real authentic.
Oh, what do you mean?
These are fooling pills. Got nothing in them but sugar and some chalk and a little gum araby to bind them.
So that's the kind of medicine folks get from you.
Oh, no, it's the kind old Mrs. Prudlin gets. As long as she figures they help her. That's all that's necessary. At least they don't do her any harm. Nothing wrong with her anyhow, except in her mind. Oh, there we are. We'll let that set a while and dry, and then... Oh, say, you found out yet who fired those shots at old Jezra Cobb?
No, Doc. Not a hint.
That's a funny thing, Matt. I don't think I know a soul in Dodge that likes old Jezra.
Yeah, I know, Doc. But nobody really hates him either. They just stay clear of him as far as they can.
Yeah, that's just it. He just isn't the kind of a man to rouse up strong feelings in anybody, good or bad.
Well, he must have roused some, and whoever tried to kill him or kill her, I don't even know for sure which one they were after, him or his wife.
You busy, Doc?
Huh? Oh, well, come right in, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
Matt, what are you doing here?
Well, he's hiding from Jezra Cobb.
What?
Don't mind, Doc. I'll step outside, Kitty.
Oh, no, don't go, Matt. I just wanted to get something for a headache, Doc.
Oh, it's too bad. Well, dip yourself some water there. Here are some pills I just made up, Kitty.
Oh, not Doc. Not...
The formula came straight from Boston.
Well, they can take care of this headache. They're miracle pills.
That's exactly what they are. Here you are. You swallow a couple.
Thanks, Doc.
I personally guarantee those to stop the world's worst headache in 1 minute flat.
Yeah, they've done wonders for Miss Prudlin.
Mrs. Prudlin?
Pay no attention to him, Kitty. He's all upset over that shooting.
Well, I could name a few people who aren't upset over it.
Oh, which people?
Some of the girls at the Long Branch. He drops in about 3 times a year.
Jezra Cobb at the Long Branch?
Old self-righteous Jezra. And every time it means trouble. He always drinks too much, and he bothers everybody.
Bothers him how?
By trying to reform him. And it's the girls who always get the worst of it.
Now, who'd have thought it?
He calls them painted Jezebels. Says he means to cure them of their transgressions. Of course, the only cure he seems to know is to grab a cane and beat the daylights out of any of them he can get his hands on.
I didn't know Jezra was that bad.
You ask some of the girls, Matt. Daisy or Billy Bell.
Yeah, I will, Kitty.
Doc, could I have some of those pills to take with me?
Look, Kitty, Doc was just playing.
They're real good, Doc. My headache's all gone. What'd you start to say, Matt?
Nothing, Kitty. Nothing.
"48 hours, Marshal, and you've accomplished nothing. I demand legal action."
You haven't helped things any by lying to me, Jezra.
Lying to you?
You told me you never had an enemy in your life, but 2 or 3 young ladies over at the Long Branch disagree with you.
Dance hall girls.
Maybe so. But I'd sure hate to have them looking at me over a set of gun sights.
Abandoned. Painting their faces. Cavorting in public to the devil's music.
And stay away if you don't like it, before you get a bullet in your back.
Wasn't the woman who fired them shots?
A woman wouldn't have to fire them, Jezra. She could get a man to do it for her.
Then why don't you jail them girls if they're plotting to kill me?
I don't have any proof of anybody plotting anything.
You're in league with the adversary, Marshal. You're aiding and abetting the forces of evil.
Let me tell you something, Jezra. I'll aid and abet anybody's right to live his own life according to his own lights. As long as he's within the law.
Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, what is it?
Could I see you a minute?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, what's the matter, Chester?
Well, it's Miss Kitty. She wants you over at the Long Branch right away.
Oh, what for?
Well, it seems there's a fellow there that's been drinking real heavy, Mr. Dillon, talking too much.
Oh?
And Miss Kitty heard him say he'd been offered $300 to kill old Jezra.
yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Today, all over the country, more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. And it's all because only L&M gives you full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, live modern, change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
This way, Matt.
Right, Kitty. Come on, Chester.
Yes, sir.
He's playing poker over here with a house dealer and a couple of cowboys.
You been in here before?
Yeah, just during the last week. He's a drifter, I guess. Goes by the name of Puggy Rado. There. That's him, Matt, on the far side of the table.
He looks like a saddle bum.
He was making out real braggy for a while. Fastest gun in Texas, that kind of talk. But I guess he knew he'd gone too far when he said that about Jezreel Cobb. He shut up tight right after.
All right, Kitty, I'll try to get him away from that table.
Wait a minute. I think he's coming over here.
Yeah.
Reckon you're the marshal, ain't you?
That's right, yeah.
I reckon she heard what I said, sent for you. That's just what I figured she was doing. Hold it, Marshal. You make one move toward that gun, and I'll put a bullet right in her back.
You get your hands off me.
Take it easy, Kitty.
You tell her, Marshal. Tell her me and her are leaving now. And if anybody lays a hand on a gun, there's going to be a pretty corpse on the floor.
Told you to let go. Take him out.
Drop the gun, Rado.
Not a chance.
You all right, Kitty?
I'm all right. Thanks, Matt.
I had to kill him. There was no time for anything else.
Marshal, was that the man?
Yeah, it looks that way, Joseph. He was claiming somebody had offered him $300 to kill you.
Why, that's the fellow who...
Who what, Joseph?
Why, he stopped in at my place last week begging a handout. Did you say $300?
That's right.
Well, I got to be getting on home, Marshal. Got stuff to tend to. Got a lot of things to tend to.
Well, forevermore, what come over him so sudden?
I don't know, Chester. But I think I can guess. Come on, Chester.
Yes, sir.
Kind of quiet, Mr. Dillon. Maybe Jezreel ain't home yet.
There's a light on in the house.
That's a real proud barn yonder to be with such a poor-built house, ain't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Good evening, Miss Cobb.
I do, Marshal. Chester.
Miss Cobb?
Your husband get home yet, Miss Cobb?
He's out there in the barn. Won't you come in and set a spell?
Yes, we will, thank you. As a matter of fact, Miss Cobb, you're the one we rode out here to see.
That's right kind of you, Marshal. Now, you two sit you down there at the table. Just this minute took a wild plum pie out of the oven.
Well, no, thank you, Miss Cobb.
Well,
I don't often get to feed callers. You ain't going to deprive me of the chance.
Maybe we could just taste it a little dab, Mr. Dillon.
All right, Chester. I always had the impression that you were opposed to visitors, Miss Cobb.
Oh, I love to have folks come. Jezra ain't never been one to encourage it.
Oh, I see.
The righteous must turn their faces from the world. For the world is the cradle of sin. That's what Jezra always said. There you are, piping hot.
My gracious, that smells good.
Well, eat hearty. There's plenty more. It'll just go to waste. Jezra's never cared too much for plum pie.
Miss Cobb, how long have you and Jezra been married?
27 years, Marshal. 27 years.
Uh-huh. And over those years, Miss Cobb, how many times did he beat you?
Hundreds of times. For my transgressions, he told me. He used to read me from the good book that a husband's got a right to do that. I ain't never learned to read myself. But last month I asked Reverend Blouse, and he said there weren't nothing like that in the good book.
Well, maybe Jezra's got his own version.
He lied to me, that's what he done. And if he'd lie about that, then, well, I reckon you know, don't you, Marshal?
Yes, ma'am. About you offering money to that drifter who rode through here last week. That you hired him to kill Jezra. Yes, ma'am, I guessed it.
Jezra did, too.
Oh, I figured he did the way he acted in town.
He come home and told me about you having to shoot the man. Then he asked me for our savings. And I got it for him. He sat down here and counted it. And when he seen it was the same as that fella had been talking about, $300, then he knowed for sure.
What did he say?
Nothing much. He just sat here a while, smiling at me kinda in that cold way of his. His glory smile, I always called it. And then he got up and went out to the barn. And, of course, I knowed what he was going for.
What do you mean?
He was aiming to fetch a hickory stave. He always keeps some out there to mend fences.
I declare, Mr. Dillon, a man like that ought to be, well...
I think, ma'am, maybe I better go have a little talk with Jezra.
Won't be no use, Marshal. Just won't be no use.
I think it will, ma'am.
Listen to me, Marshal. You're wasting your time. I'm trying to tell you. When he went to fetch that stave, I knowed what he was aiming to do. And I followed him out to the barn.
Yes?
I stood real close, Marshal, so I wouldn't miss. And I pulled the trigger 4 times. I put the gun there in the cupboard. I figured you'd be wanting it. Jezra ain't never gonna beat me no more. You sit right back down there and finish your pie.
moment, our star, William Conrad. If your daily routine never varies, chances are you're heading for a great big case of monotony. Everybody needs a break once in a while, and sometimes a vacation just once or twice a year isn't enough. But a break once a week would more than fill the bill. What could you do with that leisure time? Here's the answer to that. You can vary your routine with a fascinating and vital pursuit, spotting planes for America's Ground Observer Corps. It's exciting, it's interesting, and just 2 hours a week of your spare time is all that's needed to keep up the 24-hour schedule of the GOC. Men and women from teenage up can help the Air Corps cover the blind spots in our radar system by volunteering for the Ground Observer Corps, a civilian component of the Air Defense Command. You'll be trained and supervised by officers and airmen of the Air Defense Command to spot planes in your area. Find out from your local civilian defense office how you can be a civilian ground observer. This has been a public service message by CBS Radio. And now, William Conrad.
You know, when a bad man riding a good horse came into Dodge looking for trouble, how likely as not he got a bullet hole placed in him. And the horse went to the man who did it. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman McDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The script was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Ray Kemper and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Virginia Gregg, Ralph Moody, Don Diamond, and John Daner. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another specially transcribed story on Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. Brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Them cussing smiles make me so mad. Act like they think about ain't got a lick of sense in his head. Honest and truth. Honest. I swear to goodness, Mr. Dillon, there times a man's got to choke his words right back down in his craw to keep him starting up a ruckus.
Oh, what's the trouble, Chester?
What? There's a fellow over at the Dodge House, a traveling drummer out of Baltimore, and you know what he said?
Now what'd he say?
He said they got a railroad train over there in England somewhere that goes 150 miles in 3 hours flat.
Oh, is that so?
He said they'll have trains like that here one of these days, going clean across the country. In 30 or 40 years, according to him, a man can get on one in New York City and get off a week later in San Francisco.
You don't say.
Well, now, you don't believe that, do you, Mr. Dillon?
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, Chester.
Well, I don't believe it. A human body just ain't built to go that fast. It'd get a man's innards all out of whack, choke him to death trying to breathe.
Maybe.
The good Lord wanted a man to go 50 miles an hour.
He'd have put wheels on him.
Well, yeah.
Good morning, Matt. Chester.
Come on in, Doc.
Oh, my, I just been at the livery stable, Matt.
Oh, what's the matter? Is Moss sick?
No, it's old Crowbait Bob. Moss Grimmick's been letting him sleep in the hayloft in return for helping with the chores.
Yeah, I heard he has.
Well, old Crowbait took sick in the night sometime. He couldn't get up this morning.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
Yeah, nothing that 30 years off his age wouldn't cure. And 1,000 or so less bottles of rot-gut whiskey.
Well, if he's sick, we ought to get him out of that hayloft.
Well, but I can't figure any place to move him. He wants to see you, Matt. Right away.
See me? What for?
Well, I wouldn't say. But he claims it's mighty important. It's something he wants to do before he dies.
Before he dies?
I'm just trying to make him comfortable, Matt. That's all I can do.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Marshal, you're the only man in Dodge City that's worth a hoot and a holler. Except Moss Grimmick. Why, but for him and... Marshal, I'm a gol-darn liar.
What do you mean, Bob?
Oh, there's lots of nice folks here. Of course there is. I reckon the only ones I'm really talking about is that high-fluting niece of mine and that sneaky old husband of hers.
And I was wondering, Bob, if maybe we ought to let Ruth and Elvin know about your being sick this
No, sir, no. Let 'em know nothing. Let 'em sit out there in the precious ranch and rot. Ain't showed me no care for years.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you, I guess.
Hey, Marshal, the reason I sent for you is because I want to make my will.
Make a will?
No, I know. It don't seem likely worth a old coot like me'd have a reason to, but that's where you're wrong.
Well, Bob, I'll do whatever I can, you know that.
I only got one thing to leave. Let's see, it's here. Yes, it's right here in this here leather box. I want you to take care of it for me, Marshal. See that it ain't open till after I'm gone.
Bob, that'll probably be years soon.
Oh, no, you don't. No. Doc's trying to fool me, too, but I know where I stand.
All right, Bob, I'll take care of it for you. Look, Doc's gone after a rig, and we're going to move you over to the jail, huh? At least you'll be warm there, and there'll be somebody with you. And I'll write up a will of some kind, and you can sign it.
Yeah, I'm much obliged to you, Marshal. That there box is mighty valuable. And I want to be sure the right party gets it.
Sure. Who does it go to, Bob?
It goes to Miss Kitty.
What? Kitty Russell?
Yep. Yeah, she's a fine girl, Marshal. Just a gol-darned angel, that's what she is. Just a gol-darned angel.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Today, all over the country, more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. And it's all because only L&M gives you full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, live modern, change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
I've been looking for you, Matt.
Hello, Kitty. How does it feel to be an heiress?
Oh, stop it. That's all I've been hearing for the last 3 hours. How's the old man, Matt?
We got him moved over to the jail, Kitty. Fixed up a cell for him, and Chester's staying there this evening to look after him.
Must be terrible to know you're dying. Be all alone like that with nobody of your own.
Yeah. I asked him about sending for his niece, Ruth Gudler, and her husband, but he was dead set against that.
And I don't blame him. Not the way they've treated him.
Yeah. Seems like they might have done something for him.
They could have found a place for him out there on the ranch. So he drank too much. Maybe he had a reason to drink.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he is worthless. But he never meant any harm to anyone.
No. Probate's all right. I didn't know that you and him were so thick, though.
I treated him like a human being, that's all.
No.
Good evening, Mac and Kitty.
Hello, Doc.
Well, Kitty, I hear you're about to inherit $1 million.
That's foolishness, Doc. Old Bob never had 2 quarters to rub together.
Never can tell now.
Well, at least you get it, Kitty, whatever it is.
Oh, I wish he hadn't done it, Matt. I didn't expect any payment.
Payment for what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Matt, you mean you didn't know?
Didn't know what,
Doc, you keep quiet
Where
now.
do you think Crowbait's been getting his meal?
I suppose Moss at the delivery stable was feeding him.
Moss has been letting him sleep there is all.
Doc, if you don't...
Why, Kitty's been feeding him for the last 2 years.
Kitty, is this true?
All right. What of it? They waste enough food here in a long branch to feed 10 men like him. Didn't cost me anything. It was just... Oh, come on, let's have a drink.
Well, how's it going, Chester?
Fine, Mr. Dillon. We got visitors.
No. Oh, good evening, Miss Gudler. Alvin. What brings you people into town?
You know dang well what brings us, Marshal.
Poor Uncle Robert laying back there sick to his death, maybe. And this upstart saying we can't see him.
Upstart? Well, I'll be
Now,
switched
just
if I'm
take
going
it
to sit here
easy,
and take
Chester.
that.
Take it easy. Poor old Uncle Robert. Would that be Crowbait Bob by any chance?
Marshal, now you're insulting a dear relative of my wife.
What a thing to call Uncle Robert. Why, we had no idea he was took down and ailing this way.
No, I don't suppose you did, since you haven't spoken to him in the last 5 years.
Well, that was just a family misunderstanding, Marshal.
When one's own kin is took bad sick, a body'd be mighty heartless if they didn't let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, sure.
Why, I even brung him some nice chicken broth and baked him an egg custard pie.
That's real thoughtful of you, Miss Gudler. You must have heard the rumors.
Rumors?
About him turning out to be wealthy.
Why, we hadn't
That
heard a
dance
thing
hall
about-
girl ain't getting 1 cent, Marshal. No, sir. We'll take her to court.
Why don't you do that, Alvin, if you know some way of beating a legal will?
Well, he was out of his mind.
Doc and I'll say different.
We demand to see him right this minute.
I'm sorry. He left orders against it.
Well, then take that food back to him and tell him who brung it. That'll change his mind.
All right. Chester.
Yes, sir.
Take this back to the cell, will you?
All right. He was asleep for a little while.
Well, if he's asleep, just leave him.
All right, sir.
You be sure and tell him we brung it.
Oh, I'll hire a brass band and tell the whole cousin. Come on.
Now, Marshal, you know that's a terrible thing. A woman like that to undermine a man's feeling for his own kinfolk.
Look, Alvin, if you want to do something for him, why don't you pay off some of his bills around town?
Pay off his bill.
That's right. $10 or $15 to Moss Grimmick, 20 or so to Wilbur Jonas at the general store.
Why don't he pay him himself if he's got
Now,
all
wait
that
a minute,
money?
Ruth. Might just make him stop and think twice if we was to pay him off.
Pay out good money on bills that worthless
Oh,
old
shut
coon
up,
rat?
Ruth. All righty, Marshal. We won't bother you no longer. We'll be going now.
Melvin, what do you...
Come on, Ruth. Good night, Marshal.
Mr. Dillon,
Huh? What's wrong, Chester?
you better find Doc in a hurry, Mr. Dillon. That old man don't look too good.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Why are more people changing to L&M than to any other cigarette? Because only L&M lets you enjoy full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, get full, exciting flavor. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Make your day your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
It's a mighty good pie, Mr. Dillon, even if old Miss Gudler did bake it.
Yeah, it looks real good, Chester.
Makes a man feel kind of funny eating it, though.
No?
Well, I reckon old Crowbait wouldn't want it to go to waste.
No, I don't think he would.
I wonder what is in that box, Mr. Dillon.
I don't know. But we'll find out as soon as Kitty comes over.
Died in his sleep, Doc said. Peaceful as anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you really ain't gonna eat that last piece of pie...
I haven't eaten any of it, Chester. Well, why don't you finish it?
Yeah, it oughtn't to go to waste, ought it?
No. Oh, Kitty. Kitty, come on in.
Doc told me, Matt. I'm real sorry.
Yeah, I know, Kitty.
Poor fella. Well, I hope he had a good life somewhere back along the line. His last years sure weren't very happy.
No. Well, here's a box, Kitty. It's all yours.
I wish he hadn't done it, Matt.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know. Looks like I did things for him just because I expected something. I just felt sorry for him, that's all.
Well, I wouldn't count any chickens ahead of time.
I don't even care what's in it. It's just that I...
Marshal.
Oh, come in, Elvin.
Marshal, you tricked us.
All that good hard cash paid
You
out for
folks acquainted with Miss Kitty Russell here?
I know who they are, Matt.
How do you figure I tricked you, Elvin?
How do I... Well, them bills are his. I paid out $86.40 in that old soak before I run into Doc, found out he'd died. And him without even knowing what we'd done for him.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh, mighty fine talk for you, doing his kin out of what's rightfully theirs.
Oh, you beady-eyed old
Now,
goat.
take it
Why
easy,
you
Kitty.
little hurry
Take it
all
easy.
you can do is whine.
All right,
so hard.
settle down. So you think I tricked you, huh, Elvin?
Well, you don't think I'd have paid them bills if I'd known he was that far gone.
I thought I was giving you a chance to do something decent for once in your lives.
We ain't responsible for his debts.
No, not legally.
So now
you're
he's
not.
gone and died. He left all his wealth to this here woman.
The way I hear, that box is full of diamonds and emeralds.
Whatever it's full of, it belongs to Kitty, so you may as well forget it.
Forget it. When a fortune that's rightfully ours is laying right there on that table and about to slip through our fingers? You get your hands up, Marshal. You too, Chester.
Elvin.
Alvin, that was a real foolish move you just made.
Here now.
Now, you hand over the gun.
Stay back, Marshal. I'll shoot.
Elvin, I said hand over the gun.
Marshal, so help me. If you take one more thrust...
You hit him. You hit Elvin.
All right, drag him back and lock him up, Chester.
Yes, Mr. Dillon. All right, come on.
You locking up Elvin?
Assault with a deadly weapon. Judge Brent will figure it's worth about $100 in good, hard cash, Miss Cutler. And court's at 10 in the morning if you want to be there.
But what'll I do tonight?
Why don't you get yourself a room over at the Dodge House and meditate on your sins?
My sin.
Good night, Miss Cutler.
Oh.
Well, now I suppose you want to take a look at your diamonds and emeralds, huh, Kitty?
Can't we just burn it, Matt? Not even open it?
Crowbait wouldn't have wanted you to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Anyhow, you got too much curiosity to do something like that, and you know it.
Well, you win, Matt.
Okay, let's see now. Yeah, I guess if we break the seal on the catch. There we go.
Matt, it's full of banknotes.
Yeah. Confederate banknotes, Kitty.
Well, what do you know? You suppose he thought they might fight the war over again someday, Matt?
Maybe. Now, wait a minute. There's something underneath it.
Oh, what is it, Matt?
It's an Army medal. Bravery in Action, Field Citation. Awarded to Lieutenant Robert Danford Conroy.
That was his name.
For conspicuous heroism during the storming of Chapultepec Heights, September 13, 1847. Signed, General Winfield Scott, Commander-in-Chief, United States Expeditionary Forces in Mexico.
Here's a silver dollar, Matt.
Uh-huh. Well, at least that's worth something.
Look,
It's a ribbon.
silk hair bow. Tied to a curl. Lock of hair. Matt, I wonder who she was.
Well, whoever it was, a long time ago.
Medal, a curl, dollar. A box full of worthless paper. Story of a man's life, Matt.
Yeah. And there have been worse stories.
I'll keep the curl and the medal. And you know something?
What?
We'll spend the dollar on a drink.
All right, Kitty, I think I'd please him. Come on.
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. Every year in America, property losses through fire amount to around $800 million. And 90% of these fires are caused by human carelessness. We put a match to $720 million bills every 12 months unnecessarily. Every 20 seconds, fire breaks out somewhere in the United States. 3 fires will start while this announcement is being read. The cost in human life is even more shocking than the property losses. 11,000 people die every year in fires, and thousands more are severely burned and disfigured for life. These losses do not have to continue. Each of us can protect his home from fire by following these simple safety rules. Don't smoke in bed. Clean out flammable debris and have it carted away. Repair or replace worn and defective electrical equipment. Use cleaning fluids that won't burn. In other words, don't give fire a place to start. This has been a CBS Radio Public Service announcement.
Hello, this is Bill Conrad, dropping the role of Matt Dillon for a moment to remind you to cast your vote next Tuesday in one of the most important elections of our time. After you've voted, don't forget CBS Radio is going to be reporting to you over this station the election story with the most comprehensive coverage in broadcasting history. Be with us next Tuesday, won't you? After you've voted.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Ray Kemper and Bill James. Join us again next week for another specially transcribed story on Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. Brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful. And a little lonely.
You know, Mr. Dillon, a man can get a whole lot out of books if he just puts his mind to it.
Yeah, I guess he can at that, Chester.
Did you know they got books on everything? Man takes the time to read them. There's books on politics, history, geography, hog raising.
Which one are you working on now?
Well, this here book ain't exactly one of them top ones, but it's still mighty valuable, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, what's it called?
Advanced Theories in the Art of Draw Poker.
Well, you know, there you could stand some improving, Chester, if that game last night was any sample.
I'll get it back. That's why Doc loaned me this book of his.
Doc loaned you? Chester, Doc lost more in that game than you did.
Well, yes, but the cards just wasn't with him. But he's got the theories down cold. Why, this book tells you every play there is, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, hello, Tessie. Well, come in.
He's come back, Marshal.
Oh? Who's come back?
Stead Rudger. I just saw him ride in. I'm afraid, Marshal.
He's been away a long time, Tessie.
I know, but he won't have changed any. You know the kind he is.
6 years, a man can calm down an awful lot.
That's Stead. A lot of things have changed since he left.
I guess that's true enough.
When he finds out about me and Tom, there's going to be trouble. Marshal, can't you arrest him?
Arrest him? On what charge? He hasn't done anything.
But he will, Marshal. Believe me, he will. You got to keep him and Tom apart.
Where's Tom now?
Over at the Long Branch. Marshal, what are you going to do?
Look, Tessie, I don't go looking for trouble now. Stead can't expect to find everything the same way as he left.
But he will, Marshal. I know.
Hello, Stead.
Evening, Marshal.
Well, Tessie.
Well, hello, Tessie.
How are you, Stead?
Talk about luck. Come here to ask the marshal where to find you, and right here you are. And prettier than ever.
No, Stead.
No. Now, what kind of talk is that for a man to hear from his intended?
Marshal, please.
Stead, wait a minute. You've been away quite a while, haven't you?
Long enough.
Too long, maybe, Stead.
Tassie's married now.
Married?
That's right. Been almost 3 years, hasn't it, Tassie?
Who'd you marry?
Tom.
My brother, Tom?
That's right, Stead.
Sneaking, rotten snake.
You've got room to call names riding out of town free, is there? Never a word from
no
you?
good double-crossing brother of mine.
Sure, he's so no good he's worked himself half to death trying to save the ranch after your pa died.
Well, Pa's dead, huh?
2 years ago.
So Tom got the ranch along with my girl. Well, Tom made a clean sweep for himself.
Tassie, you better run along now. You leave this to me, will you?
All right, Marshal. Goodbye, Stead.
Tassie, as far as I'm concerned, you're still my girl.
I said goodbye, Stead.
She's still my girl.
Instead, I'm going to give you some advice. You forget about her. You just ride on.
I may just do that, Marshal. But not till after I talk to Brother Tom.
All right, let's get it over with. You'll find him at the Long Branch.
Thanks.
And you'll find me right beside you while you talk.
No call for that. I just aim to tell him something.
No? Tell him what?
Tell him I'm going to kill him.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Today, all over the country, more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. And it's all because only L&M gives you full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, live modern, change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Some things don't change, Marshal.
Yeah, such as?
This here old Long Branch. Just a little noisier is all.
Uh-huh. Well, your brother's down there at the end of the bar.
So I noticed.
Well, now, Stead Rudger.
Hello, Miss Kitty. You still look the same.
You haven't changed much yourself, Stead.
Come on, Marshal, let's go. See you later, Miss Kitty.
Yeah, sure.
Look, Stead, I hope you got it straight. You go for your gun, and you know what'll happen.
Just a little family reunion, Marshal. Don't you worry about a thing.
Good evening, Marshal. Well, haven't seen you for quite a spell, Stead. Heard you was in town.
Tell me, how are you, Tom?
Stead, it's good to see you.
What you holding your hand out for? Waiting to rot?
I just thought we'd shake for old time's sake.
It's for old time's sake I'm going to kill you.
Now, wait, Stead, if that's a joke or something.
You ran into Tassie in my office, Tom. I don't think it is a joke.
But, well, Stead, you got things all wrong. I can explain about things if you just let me.
Same way you explained to Tassie, maybe?
Look, I didn't mean to do it, Stead. It just happened. You was gone so long. Well, I just fell in love with her, that's all.
You're claiming that makes it all right?
I thought you'd forget her, Stead, before you'd been gone a month. That's how it was with her. In 6 months, she was all over.
I'll just bet she was, with you helping her.
I'm telling you, she'd forgot about
All right, fine. Then she forgets easy, Tom. So in 6 months, she'll forget about you.
Marshal, are you going to stand for this?
I can't run him in for talking, Tom.
We're going to settle this ourselves, Tom. Just you and me.
You're a gunman, Stead, for 6 years now. I heard about you. I ain't got a chance against you.
You should have thought of that before.
Wait a minute. Tom, are you in any position to pay him off in cash for his share of the ranch?
Well, reckon I could borrow it from the bank, but he ain't got no share, Marshal. Pa left the whole thing to me.
The whole thing to you. But tomorrow night you won't be worrying about the ranch or about Tassie.
What do you mean?
Just listen to me, Tom. Early tomorrow morning, I'll be sitting on the front porch of the Dodge House, just waiting for you. And unless you want it to happen right in front of Tassie, you better ride in. If you ain't showed there by sundown, I'll ride out after you.
Stead,
Good night, Marshal.
What am I going to do?
Looks like it's already been done, Tom. The day you married Tassie.
She's the one that counts. She's the only one.
Stead doesn't see it that way.
He thinks I wronged him, but he won't listen. He never would. But I ain't going to let it hurt her, no matter what it takes.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Why are more people changing to L&M than to any other cigarette? Because only L&M lets you enjoy full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, get full, exciting flavor. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Make your day your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live, live, live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Well, I tell you what, Doc, I'll stay and I'll raise you 50 cents.
Yeah, 50. Oh, you will. That's right. I'll just go right along with you on that raise, Matt.
Well, I was hoping you would, Doc.
Sure you will. How many cards you want?
Let me see now. Give me 3.
3? Oh, raised me 50 cents on nothing but a pair. Oh, my. And I'm taking 1. You ought to read that book I loaned to Chester.
No?
Might keep you from pulling such darn fool moves as that.
Well, I'll try to get around to it before the winter's over, Doc. Ah. All right, Doc. Here's another $1 at you.
$1? Oh, Matt, are you crazy?
One way of finding out, Doc.
I drew 3 cards, then go right in for $1. Yes, you're aiming to bluff. But you're talking to the fellow who invented bluffing.
Is that so? Well, Doc, if you'll just see
All right, all right. I'm staying right with you. And I'm upping you 50 cents. Oh, yes, if a man wants to throw his money around like a rum-drunk Comanche, I'm always glad to oblige.
Oh, come on in, Chester. How's Stead making out?
Well, he's still sitting there on the porch of the Dodge house, but he's getting kindly fidgety, Mr. Dillon.
He isn't.
I reckon he ain't going to wait much longer. It can't be more than a half hour till sundown.
Well, I guess we better ride out ourselves, Chester.
No, you don't, Matt. No. Not just when I got you over a barrel.
Doc, I got some business to it, too.
It'll keep until we finish this hand. It's your bet, Matt. Oh, you watch this, Chester. It's right out of the book.
All right, you raise 50 cents, Doc, and I'll call you.
Oh, John, I was hoping you'd raise it some more.
You're greedy, Doc. Okay, lay him down.
It is a pleasure. Yes, I drew to a flush, and I made it. All blue. Oh, my, that pot looks like it's worth about $5.
Doc, wait just a minute. You know that pair I held? Well, they were aces, and I drew 3 cards. Pair of deuces, and another ace.
Well, I declare.
A full house? Oh, but the book says the odds against you.
I never read the book, Doc. Let's see, that comes to $5 and a quarter. Thank you, Doc. Guess we better head out, Chester.
All right, Mr.
Yeah, but Matt, it's against all theory.
Yeah, you're probably right, Doc. It was a hunch, that's all.
Doc, I ain't got much time for reading anymore. I'll get that book back to you first thing in the morning.
Keep it, Chester. Keep it!
Mr. Dillon, if he don't show up pretty soon, I ain't going to be nothing but a doggone human icicle.
He'll show up, Chester.
Maybe he won't. It's just too doggone cold for him to even think about killing.
It's not cold when you're carrying the hate in you that Stead is, Chester.
It's a downright shame. Things being all twisted up this way, it just ain't justice, that's all.
No, but it's a fact.
It's a shame.
Quiet, Chester.
It must be him, all right.
Yeah.
He sure don't care who hears him.
Well, he told Tom what he was going to do. Tom? Hold it, Stead. What? It's Marshal Dillon. You're covered. You walk up here slow.
Oh, 'tis the marshal, and still riding herd.
Yeah. Tom's not here.
The light in the house.
Tassie's there.
Well, she don't need no protection.
Maybe she does on the way. I want to ask you something, Ted. How do you feel about Tassie?
You know how I feel.
Maybe. But do you love her enough to put her ahead of yourself?
It ain't a matter of that the way I look at it.
I'm afraid it is, Ted.
Marshal, you know you're taking quite a bit onto yourself, ain't you?
I'm just trying to stop a killing, Stead. I know you could get him to draw on you and claim self-defense, and you'd probably go free. But it won't get you what you want, Stead.
It will get me what I want. And she'll forget him in 6 months.
She'll never forget him. And neither will you. Oh, Tassie!
Here, wait a minute. What you doing?
I could have told you this, but I figured it was better to get you out here and show you.
Is that you, Marshal?
Yeah. Could you come out a minute, Tassie? Stead's here.
All right.
Look, Stead, if you love her, you think it over before you go on trying to kill your brother.
No, Marshal.
Tassie, Stead may be riding on tonight, and I figured that he ought to have a look at his nephew first.
What?
Can you hold a match here, Chester?
Yes, sir. Oh, look at
We're not careful. Shh. Don't wake him up.
nephew. Tassie, you mean you and Tom?
He's 6 months old now. I supposed you'd heard.
Here, let me look. Well, what's his name?
Stedman Rutger.
Stedman.
Tom's idea. He wanted an evening for you. It's awful cold for him out here.
Oh, yeah, well, getting back in the house, Tassie. Oh, listen, like Marshal said, I'm riding on tonight. I just wanted to see him and say goodbye and good luck, Tassie. If ever you need for anything, why, you can reach me somehow.
Thank you, Stead. Good luck to you. Night, Marshal.
Tassie, by the way, Tom will be out later. He accidentally got locked up in jail today.
In jail?
Well, he'll explain when he gets here. Good night, Tassie.
Night, Marshal.
All right, you win, Marshal.
It's like poker, Stead. You size up your man, then you play your hunches. I kind of had a hunch that you really did care for her.
Yeah. Well, I ain't getting no younger around here. Oh. See you again sometime.
Yeah, Stead.
Listen,
Maybe.
Marshal, you keep an eye on her, will you? Her and the kid both.
Sure I will, Stead. Good luck.
Thank you, Marshal.
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. You may not have exactly the kind of design for living you dream about, but you can keep up and improve your own home or apartment so that it's an asset to you and your community. Slum conditions don't remain only in a neglected house. They spread from building to building, from block to block. A slum area starts in one house. You can prevent slums by keeping your own home spotless. You can also help prevent slums in your block and your community by taking a giant step called action. The American Council to Improve Our Neighborhoods invites you to join them in prevention of fast-spreading slums. You can join with your neighbors in this program of housing improvement. Write for the free booklet that means better living for all Americans, with advice and guidance about prevention of slums. The address is Action, Box 20, Radio City Station, New York. That's Action, Box 20, Radio City Station, New York. This has been a public service message of CBS Radio. And now, William Conrad.
On the frontier, everybody wore some sort of a gun, unless they were a preacher, a woman, or a coward. Yet next week, a man who never wore a gun succeeds in killing off his enemies. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman McDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The script was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Ray Kemper and Tom Hanley. Featured in the cast were Lillian Baeff, Lawrence Dobkin, and Vic Perrin. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another story of the Western frontier, when Matt Dillon, Chester Proudfoot, Doc, and Kitty, together with all the other hard-living citizens of Dodge, will be with you once more. It's America growing west in the 1870s. It's Gunsmoke.